Wizards! Welcome back to another episode of Wizard101. Today we're doing quest 75 up to 83. Or more if I can. So let's get started with quest 75. We're going into the heat. By the way guys, I did find the what was it? The hero flower in the Wildlands. It was kind of easy, but yeah.
So, I gather this is the heap? But what manner of place is it?
The heap is a cruel city, unrelenting, merciless to those who don't kiss up to its seedy underbelly, which many don't, because it's gross. But now the chaos and the violence are worse than ever. The streets run red with wisps, and sometimes blue. The city cries out for a hero, for the
Did you hear something, Wizard? No? Must have been the wind. I'm given to understand it sounds like voices sometimes. Now let us begin our search for a monitoring station.
So yeah, I will show you where that hero flower is in
you looking at that wisp?
The Wildlands.
No, sir. I would never.
Yeah, I think you were looking at that wisp.
When I get back to the Wildlands.
Cast yourself some spells, huh? Little hocus pocus, yeah? Boss ain't gonna like you stealing a wisps like this. No siree. Ladies, show him what happens when you steal from Dr. Prune.
Yikes! Help me, someone!
Now I am gonna wait for the Shadow Pit for that spell, but let's go ahead and blade up again. And yeah. And a witcher is in the house. Okay, got a Shadow Pit. Now I can use that. Wow, that took the heat on them. So let me see what we got here. Okay, so we got 2 life guys in 1 storm. Okay, interesting. To do that to the storm, we should get a good hit. him down. Pretty good hit. So it depends on how many quests we can get done. I'm hoping to get up to quest 83 or to 86. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. Let's do a tower shoot. Shoutouts goes to Kid Mars and Witcher and Ryan Evidence. All good friends of mine on Discord, Wizard101, YouTube, and Daily Life. Another shoutouts goes to Michelle Calhoun, Alexa Smith, Aaron Cornell, Rick Mack, and Aaron Cornell shoutout. She has amazing videos on YouTube. She is a good writer on Wattpad. She's also very important and special to me. For our listeners to this shout out, she's been a good friend of me over the years in college. She's really sweet and kind, and I appreciate it. For Sean Calhoun shout out, he's a good friend of mine. He's been really supportive to me over the years, and he loves to play Dungeons and Dragons. Similar to Wizard101, you do have to have your wits, imagination, have a good strategy for the game to get your dungeon master, and I hear you can play the storyline from the beginning of Dungeons and Dragons. For Rick Matthews' shout out, he is a wonderful family man over the years. He is very kind, supportive, generous. He's also very honest, and he's really caring. He's also very patient too. And he works for NAMI. And speaking of NAMI, shout out, I do support NAMI. Honestly, it's the best program out there that helps people with a lot of stuff, like with stress, depression, or anything that you guys might have. So, if you know anyone who needs it, they are all over the country of the United States. If you guys need to talk to anyone, I will put the link into the description of these episodes. Wow. 2 down, 1 to go. Good job, Anna. Let's see. Should I? Yeah, let's rip out my shadow.
I'm telling Dr. Prune, and she's gonna be mighty consternated.
Thanks a bunch, Pally. I swear, I wasn't pinching no wisps. I was just walking by and it popped in on the street. Ain't seen nothing like it. It started happening a lot, though, see? Be making all the gangs antsy, cause they hoard the amount of wisps. You get me? That means they can cast the spells and we can't cast nothing. So they can lord over us and divide our city into toifs. But now you come along with magic of your own. Quite a show, that. All that zip-zap powwow. Take that, you palookas. So what brings you here? Old one? Which old one? Maybe you ought to talk to the chief. I'm sure he'd want to meet you. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Anyways,
Hey, you! I saw you looking at the wisp. That's property of Mr. Prim Reaper. Go get him, fellas. Good.
we will do heaps hero flower when we get further into heap. I'm not sure when. I think maybe towards the end of it we'll get to the flower. I have to see. I have no clue. But right now we are on court 77. And he stunned us. That's perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna pass because we got stunned. Right, Hannah and okay. Look at the deck. Okay. Next round. Okay. Let's take the first guy out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Looks like we might be able to. It depends on how much health we take away from him. We should be able to hit a home run with that guy. A little baseball analogy, folks. I'm a fan of Pittsburgh Pirates and anything Pittsburgh. I love the Pittsburgh Pirates, Penguins, and the Steelers. Wow, that was a good hit. But yeah, I love Pittsburgh and Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins. So that's why I did a little baseball analogy, because they hit the home run on that. Let's put up a tower shield.
Oh, Prim Reaper ain't gonna take this well.
Thanks again, Mac. This ain't no way to live. Good thing we got someone trying to establish law and order and lock up all the gangsters. Fella calls himself Dog Tracy, and he's in there. Talk to him. If anyone can find your old man, he can.
Okay, Dog Tracy.
Hey there, Junior. Here to report a crime? Don't worry, Dog Tracy's on the case. Old one sounds new. I'll add him to my list. Heap is under siege. Siege, I tells you, by crime lords. Or lords whose lordship is criminal to my eye. I'm talking Dr. Prune, the Prim Reaper, Pips Moolis, all supercharged on this fresh mana and ready to pop like zits full of thunder snakes. I have to find these mugs before their feuds erupt into full-scale war. Go ask my lab assistant to fill out a report on this old one.
Oh, hello there. Did Tracy send you? Busy boy, isn't he? My name is Tessa Trueheart. How can I help?
Ask her about the old one. The frescoes and murals that have indicated his monitoring stations in past adventures.
Sorry, there's nothing like that here. We're not big on artistic flourishes. You've seen this place, not exactly a thriving society, are we? Story goes, a tentacle monster plucked our ancestors from Memoria and abandoned them here. Cut off from mana and life forces of other regions.
Why would he do that? Surely he must have some way of monitoring this experiment.
Listen, would you do me a favor? Poor Tracy's working himself up about the gangs. Could you remind him that he still owes me dinner?
Yep.
Dinner? There's no time for dinner! There's crimes to solve! Mana crimes! I have a blackboard with them all listed! But there's no time for blackboards or walking to other rooms. Just tell Tessa I can't make it to dinner tonight.
He's skipping dinner again? Sometimes I wish I were a criminal cow or a secret font of mana. Then maybe I could get some attention from Mr. Dog Tracy.
Secret font of mana?
Oh yes, Wizard. Years ago, one of the gang bosses, we to this day still don't know which, found one and used it to power up loyal lieutenants. All the gangs descended, hurling firecats like stones, and dividing up the town, enforcing their own corrupt order.
Interesting. Perhaps this mystery boss also discovered secrets of the old one, like the water moles. Let us inquire further with Dog Tracy.
Welcome back, Junior. While you were gone, I infiltrated a bootleg potion distillery and arrested Pips Moolis himself.
I'll get you for this, Dog Tracy.
All right, spill it, you louse. You're making these potions to fight somebody. Take their turf. Who is it? Prune? Prim? Happy Haymaker? I want a name.
Yeah, okay. The Golden Lion.
I don't know that name, but I will. Just need to shake a few trees. What do you say, Junior? Want to come with? Let's go.
No sign of Tracy. He really zoomed away, didn't he? But I think this mana font is the lead we must follow to the monitoring station anyway. Perhaps these nearby gangsters know where their supplier is.
We ain't telling you nothing. Matter of fact, give us your mana, and your gold, and your pet.
So we are on course 78. Soon we are on course 80. And we will see it after this one. Because 79 and 80 are connected. Same thing with 81 and 82. 82 is connected to 81 because it's an instant quest. Same thing with quest 79 and 80. 80 is an instant quest to 79. Yeah, 80, course 80 is an instant quest to quest 79. So, yeah. 1 minute. Okay. You know, I'm gonna hold off on the healing for now. Wow! Nice hit, Anna! Almost done. Save my pups from the raging bull. So I'm gonna pass for a few lights. Santa has an idea. Okay, you're defeated.
Ease up already. I'll talk. And you can keep your pet. Yeesh.
Good.
Look, I don't know where the mana comes from. One of the bosses, I guess. But which one? That's something only they know. Golden Lion? Never heard of anybody called that. But I do know a boss you can get to. Well, former boss. Bit of a klutz, this guy. We calls him Bumbles. He still runs the Honeybee Diner in Dr. Prune territory. Maybe he knows something you can use.